right along. We got a good mama out here in these goddamn streets. Boy, when I tell you a good mama, we got a good story for you. Damn it. A mom pushes her two daughters out the car onto the 405 freeway, killing the infant. Here we go.
New details. An 8-month-old.
On account of.
See how they just mess a play up? You see how they just want to make a player look bad? Bag it up. Shout. Hold on. Bag it up. Here we go.
Our I-team has learned exclusive new details. An 8-month-old baby, an infant, and her sister were pushed out of a moving car onto the freeway by their mother. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
What did they do?
I'm Annabelle Sedano. Authorities say Danielle Johnson is suspected of murdering her boyfriend in Woodland Hills. She died later that morning after crashing her car in Redondo Beach.
Our investigative reporter, Eric Leonard, has been working this story all day. He joins us with what he discovered. And a warning for you, Eric, these details very, very disturbing.
Very true, Colleen. Detectives say they believe that this 8-month-old baby was in her 9-year-old sister's arms when their mother pushed them out of the passenger door and into traffic on the 405 early yesterday morning. The 9-year-old girl lost her grip, the baby fell into the roadway and was hit by cars. The 9-year-old made it to the shoulder and survived, and police tell me they may never learn the reasons any of this happened.
The 9-year-old made it through.
We really don't know why this incident escalated to such violence.
LAPD detectives say there is no rational explanation for the horrific violence that began with the stabbing murder of 29-year-old Jalen Cheney inside an apartment in Woodland Hills, then the death of the 8-month-old in the lanes of the 405 freeway. Police say there's no doubt the mother of the girls, named Danielle Johnson, was the only person responsible.
Looking at the history between the victim and suspect, they have been dating for a few years, but there's no prior incidents of domestic violence reported between the two, no calls for service at their apartment, and they've been living there for about a year and a half now.
He says Cheney was stabbed once in the chest above the heart, and the 9-year-old girl was an eyewitness. A short time later, the girl was holding her baby sister in the front passenger seat of Johnson's SUV when Johnson slowed the car while on the 405 in Culver City and pushed the girls out.
During that event, the 9-year-old sustained moderate injuries. She was able to get up from the middle of the freeway and run to the shoulder to avoid traffic. But unfortunately, the 8-month-old baby remained in the middle of the freeway and was struck by moving vehicles.
The CHP and Redondo Beach police say about a half hour later, Johnson's Porsche collided with trees while going 100 to 120 miles per hour.
Oh, so she had a Porsche. Oh, so they had a little change. Go ahead.
The impact wrecked the car, and Johnson was killed instantly. Johnson was the mother of both girls and was in the process of getting a divorce from another man.
What? So she killed the boyfriend. She stabbed the boyfriend in the chest. And she was getting divorced. The hell happened? Oh, she was in the process of getting a doggone divorce. I wish I would have watched this shit earlier. But she was in the process of getting a divorce. The motive in my mind is he won custody.
Neither she nor Cheney appear in recent court records, but neighbors at their apartment complex told NBC4 they often heard arguing and fighting.
It's like literally so tragic. I don't even know. I feel so bad for that little girl and that poor baby.
So even though it appears there is no one to prosecute, the LAPD says it will fully investigate the circumstances just like any other murder case. The 9-year-old girl who survived was interviewed by specialists in child trauma, and detectives tell me they do not plan to question her again. They say she has family here and out of state, but for the moment is in the protective care of the county. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News.
So she had postpartum. Back it up, wait a minute. So, damn it, she put a knife in the boyfriend's chest. All right, got
Looking at the history between the victim and suspect, they haven't dated.
Rational explanation for the horrific violence that began with the stabbing murder of 29-year-old Jalen Cheney inside an apartment.
29-year-old Jalen Cheney. Oh, do y'all know what else that they didn't do? They ain't show us no damn picture neither.
In Woodland Hills, then the death of the 8-month-old in the lanes of the 405 freeway. Police say there's no doubt the mother of the girls, named Danielle Johnson, was the only person responsible.
Looking at the history between the victim and suspect, they have been dating for a few years, but there's no prior incidents of domestic violence reported between the two, no calls for service at their apartment, and they've been living there for about a year and a half now.
He says Cheney was stabbed once in the chest above the heart, and the 9-year-old girl was an eyewitness. A short time later, the girl was holding her baby sister in the front passenger seat of Johnson's SUV when Johnson slowed the car while on the 405 in Culver City and pushed the girls out.
So she kind of cared, though. She pushed the girls out because she was going to knock herself off. She knew that. She knew that. Shout out to T. Leaf for the $2 super chat. He said she pushed the kids out to give them a chance. Yes, she did. That baby loved them children. That baby loved her babies. She sure enough did. Sure enough. Hell, she couldn't wait until she got off the freeway. You know what I'm saying? Because she was already in a mood. She was in that mode. She was in that, okay, I'm ready to die now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you can't get out of that and then get back into it later. You got to go through it while you in it. You know what I'm saying? They say, Willie, you missed one thing. The older daughter was a witness to her killing the boyfriend. She had to off the witness. You gotta put
During that
well, she killed herself, so it really don't matter now.
event, the 9-year-old sustained moderate injuries. She was able to get up from the middle of the freeway and run to the shoulder to avoid traffic. But unfortunately, the 8-month-old baby remained in the middle of the freeway and was struck by moving vehicles.
The CHP and Redondo Beach police say about a half hour later, Johnson's Porsche collided with trees while going 100 to 120 miles per hour. The impact wrecked the car and Johnson was killed instantly. Johnson was the mother of both girls and was in the process of getting a divorce from another man. Neither she nor Cheney appear in recent court records, but neighbors at their apartment complex told NBC4 they often heard arguing and fighting.
It's like literally so tragic. I don't even know. I feel so bad for that little girl and that poor baby.
So even though it appears there is no one to prosecute, the LAPD says it will fully investigate the circumstances just like any other murder.
Let me show y'all something real quick, because I was trying to look up, what to say, I was just trying to look up to see if they have any pictures, but I came across a little something, 405 Freeway, the picture that they have, and sometimes they do be having the wrong pictures for these stories a lot of times, y'all. They really, really do. But I just want to show y'all the picture that they had. Hold on now, why I can't find, damn it, because I saw it for the LA Times. Hold on. I might have to type it in just how I typed it in over here. All right, push her. Let's do a her. Daughter, 405 Freeway. I want to see the same thing I saw. Yep, perfect. I got it. Damn it. I got it. Bam, right? I typed in mom who pushed the daughter over the 405. Danielle Johnson, she black? You lying to me. They got a whole picture of this baby. This on X. That's Twitter. I scrolled down, damn it, they got a bigger picture of her. She darker hue. I didn't know. Shout out to Big Moochie for being a member for 17 months. He said, Willie, imagine how the person driving the car who badonka don't roll over the baby. Say, I know they messed up. You right by that right there. Especially if they saw hands and feet and shit like that, and they out there doing 75, 85 shit like that right there, and you just ran over, boom, boom. Oh my God. And then you got to stop and you get out. They shot. Damn it, they may not never even drive no more. At least for like a good week or something like that right there. This baby, hold on. Baby death linked to. Hell, we got a lot going on right now. Hold up. Let's see if this is a totally different video though. This may be another video.
And that discovery, the body of an infant girl along with a young child found on the 405 freeway overnight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm
so
Annabelle
this is
Sedano.
different.
The NBC4 team is now confirming both children are connected to a murder investigation in Woodland Hills and a deadly crash in Redondo Beach.
NBC4's Alex Rozier joins us live from Culver City with more on the breaking details we have so
They ain't
far.
showing no
Alex?
pictures though.
Colleen, when we arrived at the California Highway Patrol offices this morning, we were briefed about the baby who was found dead and the child who was injured on the 405 behind me. But by late this afternoon, police confirmed that there is a connection between this incident and 2 other overnight deaths.
2 other
At
deaths.
4:30 this morning, CHP responded to the 405 in Centinela in Culver City after they received multiple 911 calls for a medical emergency involving 2 kids.
One child was located in lanes and the other was on the right shoulder.
Once the fire department arrived, they pronounced a 5 to 6 month old baby dead. They also rushed a 7 to 9-year-old girl to the hospital with moderate injuries.
At the moment, it is unknown how the injuries were caused. Witnesses have stated that a black sedan was on the scene at the time of the incident.
Yeah, she was black. The driver, identified by the police as Danielle Sharikia Johnson, 34 years old, was pronounced dead on the scene.
If anyone has any further information, we urge you to call our crime unit.
But a half hour after the incident on the 405 at 5 a.m., a driver in a black car traveling southbound on Pacific Coast Highway lost control and crashed into a tree in Redondo Beach. Paramedics responded and pronounced the driver dead. But then, a little more than 2 hours after the crash in Redondo, the Los Angeles Police Department responded to the Montecito apartments in Woodland Hills, where they found one person killed. It's not known when that person was killed, but they were discovered at 7:40 a.m. So we now know the baby's death at 4:30 on the 405, the crash at 5 a.m. in Redondo, and the murder in Woodland Hills are all connected. But how? We'll find out soon.
Now, as for the incident on the 405, the California Highway Patrol really needs the public's help here. If you have any information that may help investigators, you are asked to get in contact with CHP's crime unit. But certainly the biggest development in the last hour, the connection between what happened here on the 405, what happened in Redondo Beach, and what happened in Woodland Hills. We're going to be tracking this very closely and bringing you new details as we have it. But for now, reporting live in Culver City, I'm Alex Rozier.
Got to be more careful. Listen, I am under the assumption, since she was going through a divorce, that the husband got the, damn it, but why would she kill the boyfriend if the husband won the doggone case and she was about to lose the kids? The boyfriend must have did something. The boyfriend must have did something. Player, be careful out here, man. Watch 236009 all goddamn time. Damn it, your head on the swivel. That baby done knocked out everybody except that 9-year-old. Moving right along, ain't gonna eat much.